Well, welcome to those of you just tuning in. We're in the second inning here with daytime baseball here on MLB. Well, welcome to those of you just tuning in. We're in the second inning here with nobody out.
For the Braves,
leading off the inning, Johan Camargo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Mondesi picks it up. And that's the first out.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And, guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Standing in, Brian McCann, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. To 1 and 2 now. And that is swung on and missed by McCann as he set down on strikes for out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Charlie Culberson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Culberson was born right here in Georgia. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 1-0. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The center fielder, number 6, Billy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
The left fielder, number 25, Brian Goodwin.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Brian Goodwin. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Bases are empty, one man out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Hit to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, George Brett.
Into the box, George Brett. Tehran has his target. Here's the first pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Rodriguez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Melvin Rodriguez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Melvin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
First offering on its way, and he gets ahead 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd. And that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
3-1 to him now. Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. So a chance here to perhaps get on the board for the first time as he's into scoring position on the stolen base. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
0-1 count and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Merrifield brings it in, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 5.
In now, Freddie Freeman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Josh Donaldson. His prior history in this matchup, he's 0 for 9. Hard hit ball to second. Merrifield scoops it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 32 now for the season. And the Royals have taken the lead. It's 2-1.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
The batter, number 4.
In now, Alex Gordon.
Alex.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And Gordon looks at ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Ready for another. Their chance, Chipper Jones. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, right fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Jorge Bonifacio. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-1. Chopper foul. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Tehran sets. Here comes the first pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. KC leads this one 2-1. Next will be the designated hitter, Johan Camargo, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Johan Camargo.
First pitch on its way. Slow little roller to third. There to take it is Chipper. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The batter, the catcher, Ryan McCann.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Brian McCann. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Bonifacio on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The left fielder,
digging in,
4.
Melvin Rodriguez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball according to the ump down the line. Awfully close that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make a call for yourself. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling. And it is a home run. They overturn their initial ruling as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that?
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Ryan.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here now is Ryan Lamar. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Enter Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready on 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
A bounce it to the left side. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. It's the Braves 3 and the Royals 2. Leading off the inning, Adalberto Mondesi, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Mondesi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
First offering on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. If you get it at first, well, that's just an edge.
Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
The left fielder, number 25.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Brian Goodwin. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A pitch out. The throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. They trail 3-2. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning.
Swanson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's grounded foul. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Count is 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. A shot down the first baseline. Well, and he has some trouble with it. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Fly ball out toward right field. Bonifacio's under it, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're up 3-2. Stepping into the box, George Brett. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 5, George Brett.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Culberson comes up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Salvador Perez. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and the Royals will draw level now at 3 apiece.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Into the box, Alex Gordon.
Alex.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Gordon becomes out number 2 now.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0 is a ball down and away.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Tehran sets. 2-0 on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Jones, the runner at first with 2 gone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Striding forward now is the DH, Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Johan Camargo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there?
Now
That's
batting,
an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run for Brian McCann. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And it's now 5-3. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Row. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Charlie Culberson is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Ball 1. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and that's off the left field wall. He'll get it into second, and a good decision apparently to push it this time. He's in at second with a stand-up double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ryan.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Lamar. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Culverson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Lively, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Bonifacio is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The center fielder, number 11. Ender.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. No balls and 1 strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. The Braves on top, 5-3. Stepping up to the plate, Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hit back up the middle, and a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there,
now
Dan.
batting.
Kept his front shoulder in,
Adalberto
kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the
Mondesi.
base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good
Your
pitch,
attention,
the
please.
ball's going to find a hole
Now
somewhere.
pitching for
That
the
one right
Braves.
up the middle.
Number 63.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Biddle rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, as we are all tied at 5. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Billy Hamilton. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Base is empty here with nobody out. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hamilton is retired, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 25.
Stepping up now, Brian Goodwin. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box now, George Brett, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we are all tied 5-5. Digging in, Dansby Swanson, who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far.
Dansby Swanson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. This one skied out toward right. Bonifacio's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 1-for-2 in the ball game thus far. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive, snagged on a short hop. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. This remains a 5-all ball game. Arodys Vizcaino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38. Arodys Vizcaino.
Digging in to try it again, Salvador Perez. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Again, another foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Riding in once again, Chipper Jones. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's now a 1-run ball game. Standing in now, Jorge Bonifacio. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Now batting, Johan Camargo. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the first baseline.
Camargo.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Tim Hill.
First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Hill stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
So he got him swinging. Brian McCann is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Charlie.
From the stretch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? And Chipper can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Usually he's pretty solid with the glove at third, but I think this time he just rushes a little bit because he wanted to start the double play. So instead of 2 outs, they get none, and we'll see if the guy on the mound can bail them out.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Troy Percival is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
40, Troy Percival.
In now, Melvin Rodriguez, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away. So striding in, Ryan Lamar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
And all 3 runners on the move here. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 on the ground to the left side. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And to score from third, the tying run.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
1-0.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Now the 2-0. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Jefferson. At third, Rodriguez. Over at second, Lamar is over at first with one away. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with two gone now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. We've played 8 full, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Stepping in, Whit Merrifield. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth.
Merrifield.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Rodriguez. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The center fielder understood.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson brings it in. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're knotted up, headed to the bottom of the ninth as the Braves will try to walk it off. Ready now, Freddie Freeman. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
The first baseman.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 1-1 home. This ball will be chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike 1. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Ready with another 2-strike offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Waiting on it is Goodwin.
And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th And we are all even at 6 apiece. Shane Carl takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 51, Shane.
Striding into the box, Brian Goodwin. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Rodriguez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Hard on the ground toward short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The catcher, number 13.
Standing in, Salvador Perez. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Hard hit toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Comes set, the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Three and 2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And it's fouled away. And the runner back. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Royals bats are quiet there. We're still tied 6-6. Coming to the plate now, Charlie Culberson. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bonifacio's under it. He's got it one away.
The left fielder, number 4, Melvin Rodriguez.
Digging in once again, Melvin Rodriguez. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the line at first. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And this is popped up near second base. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now
digging in now, Ryan Lamar. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And that misses for ball 1. The set and the 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. This game remains tied at 6. So here's the Royals DH, Alex Gordon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Alex Gordon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Chipper Jones will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. Inciarte is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
Now at the plate, Jorge Bonifacio struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right
now
there. Hammer job.
Second base with Miracle.
Josh Watson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 52, Josh Watson.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Watson, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Swanson picks it up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for Kansas City. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Josh Watson will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Now the pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Goodwin will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5.
Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Goose Gossage, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Goose Gossage.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is pulled into right. Bonifacio is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Down in order go the Braves. We're still tied 6-6. Daniel Winkler gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Alberto Mondesi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Mondesi.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ballgame tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening, so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ballgame. Doggone. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Billy Hamilton attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Lifted the other way to left center. Rodriguez is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 25, Brian Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Now batting, the first baseman, George Brett.
Stepping in now, George Brett. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He was a ground out victim last time up. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. George Brett with a solo shot. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's now an 8-6 ball game. Aaron O'Day, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 56. Aaron O'Day.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. In the air to left. Rodriguez has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. It's the Royals 8 and the Braves 6. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Josh Donaldson.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Jake Diekman enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. He's set. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hamilton is right there. 1 down.
Up next for Atlanta.
And the next in is Johan Camargo, working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Brian McCann is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Final strike for the Braves. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bonifacio ranging back, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
8-6 the final score tonight. Kansas City hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Goose Gossage earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Jake Diekman records the save, his 20th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 8 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust.
Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside SunTrust Park. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Atlanta Braves. Josh Donaldson, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Max Fried gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand in D-Row. Through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Flowers corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Hamilton is retired, and there's one away. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, I love what Alex Gordon does for this offense. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
At the plate, Brian Goodwin. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Here comes the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And he falls behind. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So striding forward now, George Brett. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First delivery to him on the way. Lying toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
And it's 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Throw won't get him.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Now at the plate, Alex Gordon has come up big in spots like this more than once this year, currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Well, this is a small sample size because the season is still so young, but I don't have any doubt he's going to be near the top of a bunch of the leaderboards when this season is all said and done.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Lifted in the air to center field. Inciarte's there. And that ends the inning. Royals get one on this swing by Perez. Bottom of the first coming up, and KC's off and running. It's 1-0. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's having a real solid year, Matt. He won his 15th game of the year in his last start. He's been solid since the season began, and he'd like nothing more than to pick up win number 16 and have 2 quality starts back-to-back.
Coming to the plate now, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You know, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. He's in the top 5 in runs scored in the National League, so he's a...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo home run by Nick Markakis. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The numbers, 282 to start play, 18 homers, and 59 RBIs. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
There's ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. With a little over half the season behind us, he finds himself in 3rd place in the league's home run standings.
Yeah, Matty, this guy had an amazing first half. Launch angle, exit velocity, it was all working. Currently sits in 3rd place, but he's got his eye on something bigger. Freeman
stands at first with 1 out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. Second inning coming up. All even at 1 apiece. So digging in now, Ryan O'Hearn. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh.
Riding in, Chipper Jones. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. He loses him on ball 4. With Merrifield next to hit. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. Rodriguez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting none. The shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Popped up. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Jones leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Jones ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's back into second here safely.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going
now
here.
batting.
Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Back to the top of the order now. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Inciarte's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
A run for the Royals on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and the Royals have taken a 2-1 lead.
Stepping in for the Braves, Johan Camargo. He'll lead
for
things
the
off
Braves,
here in this one-run
the
contest.
Designated hitter, Johan Camargo.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Chipper. He's got it one away.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And, guys, the things you need to focus on today, you got to watch this team. They have the most errors in the league. You cannot be a successful ball club and kick it around and give this team extra outs. Let's see what happens.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Jones ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting eighth.
Coming to the plate
fielder,
now, Melvin Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got two.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Goodwin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now to the plate, Brian Goodwin looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Brian Goodwin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one.
Nope.
2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
This one's flared toward left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-roll. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Standing in now, George Brett, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Liner toward right center. Well, this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Into the box, Alex Gordon. In the dirt here. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Here's the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Gordon becomes out number 2 now.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Perez at second with 2 down. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. Royals get 1 on this swing by Perez. We played 2.5. It's now 3-1 KC. Here's Ender Inciarte. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game.
At first base.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the stretch. Liner toward right center. And catch made there by Chipper, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
In now, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Donaldson, 33 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 1-2. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
High and deep to right. Jones racing back, still going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and that is 27 for him on the year, and the Braves have drawn even now. It's 3-3.
We circled this guy's name in the lineup card before the game even started. Sitting amongst the league leaders in home runs, no shot to drive the ball out to left field.
Line to the right side. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones as we begin the top of the 4th.
The right fielder, number 10.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Good pitch there as Chipper couldn't connect, and the count moves to 0-2. Fastball well outside. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss by Chipper, and he's set down on strikes for the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up a pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. One and one. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, you knock that donut off the bat, you look up at the Jumbotron, your batting average is above 300 and still climbing. You're feeling pretty froggy about yourself.
Stepping in now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he got him. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. And the next in is Johan Camargo.
For the Braves, the designated hitter, Johan Camargo.
He's set, and the pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line and right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Hero. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Hamilton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Melvin Rodriguez.
So stepping in, Melvin Rodriguez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Hamilton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Digging in, Dansby Swanson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Behind 0-2 now. O'Hearn might try to make a play on it. Swanson is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The center fielder, number 6, Billy.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Pops this one up. Freeman is right there. 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 25, Brian Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
Now in the box, George Brett. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Rodriguez sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. KC down in order. Home half of the 5th coming up, tied at 3-3. At the plate, Ender Inciarte. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on but fouled off to the left. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The count now at 2-2. To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now stepping in, Nick Markakis. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched. And he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely. And it bounces over for a ground rule double.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Freeman, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade. Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Third baseman.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Line drive, base hit down the line. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Standing in now, Charlie Culberson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Freeman, the runner at third. Donaldson at second with 1 away. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
Digging in and looking for more, Johan Camargo. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Lined hard toward right center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. The Braves lead it 5-3. Settling in now, Salvador Perez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0. Smoke toward third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 4, designated hitter, Alex Gordon.
Now at the plate, Alex Gordon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 66.
Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Chipper Jones. Hot shot down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. O'Hearn stands at second with 2 gone. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Ranging back is Inciarte. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. The next to bat for Atlanta, Tyler Flowers. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Tyler Flowers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Melvin Rodriguez hopped up, and no, they can't get there. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Hamilton. Play there, 2 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Nick Markakis will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 1-1. This is line to left. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Now pitching for the Royals.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Donaldson. He's gone deep again in this game despite facing some fierce competition on the mound.
This is one of the premier power hitters in the game. He's already gone deep once in this game against great pitching. Wouldn't be surprised if he catches something over the heart of the plate again.
In there, 1-2 now.
The count is 1-2.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 6 full. Atlanta leads it 7-3. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Jesse Biddle is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. At the plate, Whit Merrifield, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Biddle features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Freeman over to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, shortstop.
Standing in, Adalberto Mondesi. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. One and 2, here it comes. And that misses 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping in now, Billy Hamilton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. Hamilton is off of first with 2 away. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes.